Where's your teacher when you need him? Where is Tim Solm? Did Tim Solm say, hey, did you guys go live? No, I did not. Twice. I did not. I apologize. And I've had a really great 7-minute podcast with Amber without you guys even responding. So now I want to have this again. So I want to really introduce you guys now to Amber Irwin. But first of all, I'm just going to say I'm Jenny Goldwith, founder and owner of Jenny's Gold Standard, and actually PodcastNotPodcast too. But I want to let you guys know that most people that are watching today, they do know that that I usually talk about autoimmune diseases and other illnesses. But today, we're actually not going to be talking about that. Just because I asked Amber to come on today to help you guys, well, hopefully she can bring some positivity or peace to your life too with your social media. I know a lot of people are stressing out about their social media right now, and they need some advice. Like, they need some advice from someone like Amber. I worked with Amber for over 10 years because when I had my other company, and I actually team up with my new clients and everything with Amber to actually work on their social media with her. And she would come up with plans, calendars, all this type of stuff. She's very, very well versed in social media. I'm gonna let her tell you guys all about that. She's been doing this for about 10 years now. She's the co-founder of Social Speaks. They're out of, they're all around the country. They have clients all around the country, I should say. But she did start her own company in 2008, and it was quite a few people in the industry. So I used her for the cannabis industry and also for other industries too. They're not cannabis related, but she's working more with healthcare, I'd say. But she'll let you on right now. I'll let her in right now to tell you guys exactly what she's doing. How's that? Are you ready, Amber? For the third time, Amber Irwin. I know, that fun?
Third time's a charm.
I told her I have an issue with hitting go live. I'm like, oh, geez, we didn't do that again.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. So, Amber, will you let everybody know a little bit about your company? There's a lot to know about your company. And like I said, I was using your company a lot for my clients and stuff when I was doing more of the digital marketing space. And I know since I've known you, that you guys in your company has grown quite a bit. Would you like to tell everybody exactly what you focus on?
Yeah. So I am the co-founder of Social Speak Network. We're a full service digital marketing agency. And my business partner, Caitlin, and I have had the company since 2008 is when I started. So we've been at this a long time. And we work with businesses on two sides. One side is management of their social media, their ads, their blogging, videos, every aspect of digital marketing. And the other side is the coaching piece of how to, teaching them how to be able to utilize these platforms to have it work for them. The digital marketing world can be very overwhelming. And that's kind of what we're going to go into today is the 7 tips to streamline your social media and your digital marketing to be able to ease that overwhelm that you may be having. There's so many things on that list you have to do every day. And if we can provide some tools and insights to help that, then we would love that.
Wonderful. You guys, the thing is, I was going to bring this up. They come up with a whole calendar of everything for you. They ask for a lot of information from you. But if you don't provide that information, then they can only do so much. So I did have some clients that were like, she's like, I didn't get that information from them yet. You're like halfway through the contract, you're like, can you please send that information to her? But I mean, they do their best to do what they can do, but they'll start posting things. They might not be things you want to have posted because they only know what they know. They only know what they know from me, from me in that initial, conversation you might have about the company.
Yeah.
But you guys need to really take a part in this too.
Yeah. And that kind of goes, that's a big piece of, when we work with clients, if we're managing it for them, we need to understand their brand voice. We need to understand what topics do they want to be talking about. But even if you're just doing this on your own, you need to understand as, a business owner, what are those topics you want to talk about? And so that goes into our first tip of creating a content calendar. And Jenny loves her content calendar.
do, actually. I do. And I just want people to know, because a lot of people on here, they haven't known me for that long, but Amber can tell you about me. And the thing is, I need to stay on track, because you guys know what type of autoimmune disease I have. So I'm like, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Everywhere there's a purple squirrel, blue squirrel, no, it's yellow. So I really need to stay on content calendar. And also, what I used to do was 3 podcasts a week. Here we go. No way. 3 a week. But in between the podcasts, we'd actually post an article about what either they talked about during that podcast, or what they're going to talk about, or after the podcast. So it's really important that you're actually keeping that information going. At least it was for me.
Exactly. And that's, so having that content calendar, it's something simple. I just use a Google sheet that we've created with the month and then the weeks, the platforms you're posting to. And then I'm very color coordinated. So I like to be organized. So I may have red for blog posts, green for video. And what this allows you to do is to mind dump all of the topics and ideas you have for what you'd want to talk about on social media, and then being able to organize them. If you're posting 3 times per week, 4 times per week, you know what that topic's going to be. And then you can decide, okay, I want to create a video around these topics, or I want to just create an image around these. And it allows you, like Jenny said, to stay on track. And consistency is king when it comes to social media. If you're posting something every 3 times a week or once a day, they see that. And so it's really important to have that consistency. But if you don't have that content calendar, then you're a little bit more sporadic of, oh, did I post yesterday? Oh, I need to post today. Or should I do this today? So having that content calendar, even again, 3 posts per week planned out. And then if it's a Saturday and you want to do a video, or a Monday and you don't have anything scheduled, you can, because that's so important to have that, those spontaneous posts. But you want to make sure you have that consistency. So having a content calendar is your first step to easing that overwhelm when it comes to social media and digital marketing.
I just thought of something. I'm like, sometimes it wasn't really a scroll with me. I'm like, oh, that's a water buffalo. Let's just post that. It's like, it's Saturday afternoon. I have a kid. I have a husband. I'm like, I don't care. She's like, well, you just figure out how to post that. And I'm like, okay. And she'll teach you how to do that. I mean, for sure, if you don't know how to do that, she will teach you. But anyway, we'll go on to number 2. This is really important also, because as we're talking about the scheduling tool.
Yes. So having a scheduling tool, my go-to tool is Hootsuite. Hootsuite is free, up to 3 platforms. They just changed it where you can only schedule 5 posts at a time right now, but it's still something. And I think that it's not that much if you pay for the paid, the monthly fee. But there's also Buffer. There's so many different scheduling tools. Now, one cool thing is if you are just utilizing Facebook and Instagram, you can actually schedule your posts through Facebook to your Facebook page and your Instagram account. So, so that's a great way if you're not utilizing, LinkedIn or Twitter. But if you're utilizing more than just Facebook and Instagram, get Hootsuite or Buffer, and you can schedule those out. So you don't have to worry. Things happen, things come up. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, it's, 2 o'clock. I gotta, post my, I gotta post this. Or
like, Amber, she's like, oh my God, I'm picking up my daughter. Come on. It's important, but mine's important too.
Right, exactly. So now if you have a scheduling tool, you have that content calendar, you know what days they're going out, and you can schedule them, and you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. But before you schedule things, I think you need to work on this though too, right?
Yes. Canva. So this kind of, once you have your content calendar and you know the posts you want to talk about, Canva is, it's my favorite tool, creativity wise. This is again, there's a free platform and a paid platform. I think it's like $12.95 a month for the paid, but Canva is your graphic designer. Now you still are going to use a graphic designer for those fun intros of the videos and your logo and things like that. But Canva allows you to create those social media graphics, those video templates, it really allows that brand consistency throughout the platform. So Canva is a great tool. That's how I taught her how to use Canva. It took us like 100 times, but she's got it.
I feel like pulling into him sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, it's like last minute. I can't do this. But I'm getting better.
Oh yeah. But there's a lot of elements you have on your images too. So sometimes it's hard to find, the perfect picture you're looking for or whatever. But it is, once you have it down, and it's really cool because you can create social media templates like Jenny's banners that she creates for the Podcast Not Podcast. Those are all done in Canva. And so it's a great tool to be able to use. And they have their own stock photos too. So if you don't have your own original photos, you can utilize Canva's photos.
Yes. And also, we might be changing up my Canva.
Yay! It's always good. It's always good to have a fresh look. So sometimes, it's like you walk into your house and you're like, oh gosh, it's been like this. This living room's been like this for ages. Like, how can we change it? Same thing with your digital marketing. It's important to change up the look and feel to a fresh look. So I'm excited.
Thank you. Yay. And what do we have next? Jarvis. Jarvis is very important.
Yes. So now if you knew of Jarvis, it's now Jasper.ai. But this is a really cool tool because when it comes to time, I don't know about you guys, but our schedules are busy. And so when it comes time to write a blog post or even social media post, sometimes it's like, what should I be writing about? That creativity block is there. So having this tool is great because it allows you to create, it creates content for you. So it has different templates where you can put in keywords, you can put in little bullet points of what you want them to write about. And it's artificial intelligence. It writes a blog, it writes that content. There's no copyright infringement. It will write a YouTube description for you, titles. It will rewrite content for you. So it's such a great tool that will save you so much time. And if you're putting content out, especially blog posts, it will save that format for you. So yes, so it's a tool you must have.
Yeah, but I just found out about that not long ago because I don't even know. I was watching some sort of social media thing, and that's how I found out about it. But it's really great. It is great. By the way, so for blogs, it does work for blogs too. I know we're going to get to blogs in a minute, but we can talk about it then. But I was just wondering if that's a good way to use it too.
Exactly. Yep. So to write all of your digital marketing content, emails, blogs, social media, YouTube, anything that you're putting up that you don't have the time to write yourself, using this tool will help you.
It's kind of interesting because you're like, it is AI because they're actually writing exactly what you were thinking, but you didn't know how to do it.
Exactly.
Keywords in there too, just like some keywords. All of a sudden they write this huge, and you're like, what? How did they do that?
And it's when I was watching the intro video on it, they were like, they have scanned the internet from beginning of time up to 2019. So it's not, but they're improving more and more. So they're adding more content, so this robot is smarter and smarter every day, but it's amazing.
Yeah. But you still need to hire Amber or talk to Amber because she actually knows more than they do.
I don't know about that, but
I just, I said that, but I could get bumped off of this platform too. Right. But going on, I do not know anything about this next company, but I'm interested in this.
Yeah.
So can you tell us
BuzzSumo this is really to find like ideas that, to see what's buzzing in your industry. So you can look, you can put in your keyword or even a domain, and then it will tell you kind of what other people are talking about, what's hot, what's not hot. So if you're struggling with that content calendar, then this is a great way to be able to put in your industry, or the services you offer or products you offer, and then be able to see what other people are talking about, and then that would help give you some content ideas, and then you can go into Jarvis, Jasper, and be able to then have them write content around that topic.
Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. I'm glad you just told us about that. I really didn't know what that was.
Yeah. So you can find a ton of content on any topic, and it's, you can choose from, the past 6 months to 90 or to 3 months to even, what countries you want them to pull information from. And then it will tell you, if you, like, I put in the word social media just to see, and it will tell you what that content, how many, what's that Facebook engagement on there. So it'll just give you an idea of what's popular.
Nice. That's
so yeah. So moving right along to number 6 is videos. So it's 2022 and videos are where it's at. It's so important. Before, a lot of people were really afraid of getting in front of the camera and doing, videos with their phone and, doing videos on the camera or on the computer. And there's just no way around it anymore. It's something you have to have.
Yeah. We have a friend on here on Twitter, on LinkedIn especially, who the beginning of her podcast, she said, she has her intro, it says, "I hate video." That's what ignorance says. And people are like, but you're on video all the time now. But that's her. That's her claim to fame, is that she hates video. But she's very interested because some people like that, they just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we do videos all the time, and I can tell you honestly, I've never gone back and watched one of my videos.
You told me that.
Yeah,
you told me that before.
Yeah,
I was surprised, but it's really good though.
Just do it, get it up, and I think, and utilizing YouTube again. Google owns YouTube. So if you're wanting to increase your organic search engine optimization, having your videos on YouTube, make sure that you're having, use TubeBuddy. There's a paid version for that too, but it's a Chrome extension, and they help keyword your YouTube videos. So they'll tell you what to put in the title, what tags to use, utilize those keywords in your description, link back to your website. All of this just helps bring that digital marketing strategy together. Have those videos on the website, share them onto social media. But having that YouTube channel and being consistent with your uploads.
I can tell already the people are probably going, "Oh my gosh, there's so much information. Like, that's so much I need to know myself." It is it's taking me quite a while to learn all this. And
it's a lot. It takes us a lot. I know,
right? Yeah. Everything is changing every day. You guys all know this. And we have some great people on LinkedIn and Facebook that tell us all the time. Things are changing every day. So it's not just coming from Amber. It's coming from everybody on these different platforms. Algorithms or whatever. They're all, they switch overnight on LinkedIn. It's crazy. And people are talking to them in our groups. And they're not going to tell us everything, but they're telling us a lot. And but it's important to know that. And now we have.
Yeah. So the last thing is your blog. So a lot of us have a website that we spent money on or time on to build, and we get it up. We have our services on there, products, whatever. The one thing that we're missing is that consistent content. So blogging, if you're already doing those videos and you're putting them onto YouTube, use a service that's called Scribby.com, and you can transcribe that video. So I think it's like 80 cents. It's less than that. It's like 80 cents per word. Not even that. Maybe 80 cents per minute. It's usually for like a 5-minute video, it's like $4 or something. So it's super. It's 10 cents per minute of audio. So it's super affordable. And what this does, you can just take your YouTube link, upload it into there, and it transcribes that video. And so then you can take that content, it sends it to you in a document. You can take that content, edit it. Sometimes when we're talking, we say, "I wanna" or "I'm gonna." So you want to make sure you edit those. And then you're able to put that on your blog as a blog post. So you're just repurposing content. And so again, when you're creating that content calendar, think of all of these areas that you want to create a video for, a blog post, social media, and then that written content of your blog, turns into social media posts for future posting. So that's great.
We actually have a quick question from Tim.
Yeah.
My teacher. Yeah. So he wants to know if we talked about short videos like TikTok, Instagram Reels,
yes,
YouTube Shorts.
Definitely. So those are really, they're super popular. Before with TikTok, if you would have asked me a year ago, I'd have said, don't use TikTok for business. Like, what are you? But oh my gosh, we're managing TikTok for a lot of our clients now, and it's great. Yeah. So doing, and short videos are good, under 2 minutes, but also you can upload up to a 10-minute video on TikTok and Instagram. So but you got to make sure it's catchy, like those are great for tutorials or like the longer cooking videos, but keeping it short, keeping them engaged, I think is really important. And depending on your industry, again, consistency. So if you're going to do Instagram Reels, if you're going to do TikTok, make sure you're uploading content daily to those platforms and being able to share it to other platforms.
So if you upload a TikTok, you put that onto Instagram or no? I don't know.
You can actually share it from TikTok to Instagram Reels. And then if you have your Instagram and Facebook linked, then Instagram will share to there. And you can also share to Twitter as well. So the only one that's not on that platform is LinkedIn, but you can share, TikToks to all the other platforms, which is great.
It's kind of interesting because you kind of wonder how long it's going to take them to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, like Facebook, you can't share to LinkedIn. And so it's just, I think LinkedIn, you'll always be a platform. Like you can't even schedule posts on LinkedIn directly yet. So I think that will always be something you'll have a scheduling tool like Hootsuite or Buffer for. But the other ones are, and that's kind of what makes it so nice is if you're posting a short video onto TikTok, you can use that on to the other platforms all from, your phone.
Right. So when you're saying that you can't schedule directly to LinkedIn, do you mean on Hootsuite you can't?
On LinkedIn. So when you're on Facebook on your business page, you can schedule your post to go out through Facebook directly.
Right. Exactly.
You can't do that on LinkedIn. Okay. You have to use a scheduling tool like Hootsuite or Buffer to schedule those posts to go out on LinkedIn.
Okay. I thought I had seen something recently. It's kind of complicated that you can do that on LinkedIn now. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers and on LinkedIn, things like that. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but maybe, yeah.
There's something going on with that, but they're trying to catch up, I believe, with all the other platforms right now because they're losing people. We really can't. You're not supposed to post on LinkedIn to go to Facebook to watch something else. They kind of, like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that anyway. No. So with any platform, for that matter, I would either upload the video directly. What we've actually seen work the best is taking that YouTube link and uploading it to that platform. And this does two things because then this is growing your YouTube channel and you can see how many views that you've had. And then the video still shows up on that platform. So you can still schedule that to go out. But yeah, we've seen a lot of engagement just using your YouTube link. But yeah, you're not driving traffic from LinkedIn to another social media platform.
I really don't like that.
But it's great to be able to drive traffic from LinkedIn to your website.
Right, exactly. So will you let everybody know quickly what type of clients you guys are servicing right now?
Yeah.
You could actually do anybody, but
yeah, no, we work with all different types of businesses. We work with bloggers, companies in the healthcare industry, coaches. So really if you're needing help with the management side of this, you're overwhelmed, you don't have the time, or you just simply don't really care how to do everything and you need it just done for you, schedule a free consultation with us on socialspeaknetwork.com and you'll see the tab on there, consultation. And let's see how we can help you. we work with our clients on a monthly basis. So we put together a package that fits your needs and your budget.
Mhm.
And we're able to be able to really make sure that what we're doing for you each month is going to be taking those things off of your plate.
Right.
So you have more peace of mind of that's getting done, and you can focus on the things that you want to be doing.
Thank you. And thank you for letting everybody know that, because it comes back to why I'm having you on today, because I'm trying to help people get more stress off of their life right now. Because I know people are going back to work, sometimes in the office, sometimes not. A lot of people are just working from home now, and they are trying to do these things on their own. And I think that a company like yours could actually help them to bring less stress into their lives, especially if you're working at home and you have multiple kids, and you have multiple pets. You're like, You're like, oh my God, I can't do all this by myself. So
Right.
Amber's great with that. And what type of, do you guys specialize in any type of clients right now, or?
No, yeah. So we work with, we have a variety of businesses. We love working with bloggers because that content piece is there. But yeah, we can work with any industry. The process is the same. It's just creating that content that's going to work if we're doing ads, if we're, doing videos, what that looks like. So we can work with any type of business.
Right. Also, I was going to ask you one other question, which I just forgot. It's really important, but obviously it wasn't that important. Oh no, it is. So you guys also build websites too. It's not just, a lot of people think digital marketing is only social media, but it's more than that. Do you want to explain to people really quick?
So when I say full service digital marketing agency, we do build websites. That is a part of our, the services we offer. We manage social media, blogging, video creation, Google and social ads, and, really newsletters. So, we can start small, just managing a couple things, to being able to manage everything. And if you don't have that website, or you are looking for changes to be made, that is something that we can help with. Yes.
Like me. Yeah. So I totally, they're pretty much you pretty much are a full service agency.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome. So I just want to let everybody know the best way to get in touch with her is socialspeaknetwork.com. Or I also have her LinkedIn. If they would look for you, Amber, would it be Amber Irwin?
Yep. Yeah. You can look for Social Speak Network. We do have a company profile on LinkedIn, but I'm on there regularly as well.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Amber. So excited that you were on today.
Thank you, Jenny. I'm happy as.
With anybody?
Excuse me, what did you say?
Is there anything you want to share with anybody else about your company, or where you guys are going? Do you have any things that you're going to release or anything?
No, but if you guys have questions on any of these pieces, please reach out, and we'd love to talk you through it and help you feel a little bit more at ease if you're going to be managing yourself. We do have those coaching packages to help you understand more of what you're trying to accomplish. So if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out.
Thank you, Amber.
Awesome.
I'm so happy you're on my show today. And you're actually teaching everybody and me more information, right? Seriously, reach out to Amber. Think about reaching out to me if you can't figure out how to get in touch with her. All our information is below this. It goes live as soon as end the broadcast, because I know how to do that. Right. Anyway, guys, sorry I was late today. Have a great day, and bye, Amber.
Bye.